Well, consumer advocates around the country are reaching out to military families tomorrow as part of an effort to help them avoid fraud and identity theft.
This comes as Wisconsin's Attorney General has filed charges against a fake charity that promised to help veterans. Adam Schrager is here now for our weekly Call for Action consumer segment. Hello.
Good afternoon. So the alleged charity is called Double Up, and it sold coupon books with discounts to businesses in the Milwaukee area. Double Up said proceeds we're going to go help Wisconsin's disabled veterans, but Attorney General J.B. Van Hollen announced today no money was ever donated to area veterans groups. We thought it would be a good time to remind people about some tips on how to deal with charities. First, most charities raising money in Wisconsin have to be registered, and they have to file annual financial reports so you can check them out. Many consumer advocates recommend donating to only established charities and doing so on your terms, meaning you reached out to them, not vice versa, and you should never feel pressured to make decisions over the phone or online. There is no legitimate charity that won't take your money tomorrow if you're not inclined to give today.
Absolutely. It's vacation time now.
Yes.
Lots of people are going to hit the road and are going to be taking phones and laptops and computers, but there's some things you should be aware about before you do that.
Yeah, we're not just talking about bringing the sunscreen either. That is important, but it's more about making sure that you actually come back with a tan and not a case of identity theft. So there are a lot of places these days that are offering free Wi-Fi in an effort to get more customers. It's important to know that many of those Wi-Fi sites are not secure. You want to make sure any information you're sending is to websites that are encrypted. You also need to be confident that you're logging on to the actual authorized networks. There have been reports that scammers have been known to set up their own free networks that actually look like the real thing in order to get people online there on their sites. Also, you don't need me to tell you that as mobile devices get smaller and smaller, they also get easier to steal. Only carry what you need to carry and make sure, if it's protected, that when you're in a crowd, you have to make sure you keep that close to you.
That's very good advice.
Fake website or some Wi-Fi sites. That's interesting.
I know.
Yeah.
Now, for today's spam report, you have a secret shopper submission.
Yes.
They're trying to raise awareness about two major businesses and their lack of customer service.
If only it were that straightforward. Sadly, unfortunately, it's not, my friends. Before we go there, though, if you have an email that you want to warn your neighbors about, please send it to me. aschrager@wisctv.com. All right, on to the spam report. It was sent to Carol in Clinton, and it's apparently from Alan McCoy, whose title is, quote, Official Shopper. It starts, hello. Shopper's Guide wants you to run a secret survey on a prominent company in your area. It is a Western Union location. Your secret evaluation would be to make a transfer of funds from this Western Union location to another mystery shopper, and the funds would be picked up by that mystery shopper. You would then be sent a check money order to cover your payment of $200 and also for the duty. Now it goes on to ask for a bunch of personal information as well. Carol said she's used to getting spam that promises millions of dollars from overseas, but thought this one was new. If you've ever seen the movie Beverly Hills Cop, have you guys ever seen this?
Great.
You may remember the scene where Eddie Murphy tells two officers they shouldn't fall for the banana in the tailpipe type of scam.
Yeah.
You folks shouldn't either. That's what this is. If someone ever asks you to front them money to participate in any type of job, walk away. Just hit delete. Thanks for sending this in, Carol. If you have a consumer problem, we can help. We can get in touch with the Call for Action volunteers every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 11 to 1. Hotline is 270-2833, and they'll work with you to get some help, or you can file your consumer complaint online anytime at channel3000.com/call-for-action. One of the people who called for action not too long ago was Teresa in Lake Mills. She'd been fighting with her mom's insurance company for a couple of years over a hospital bill of $450. Now, the insurance company kept refusing to pay. It took our volunteer Barb all of a couple of months to change that. She made some calls, and I'm happy to report that last Friday, Teresa told Barb that $450 bill was paid by the insurance company. Teresa said, quote, put that on your success list. Sounds good by me. Thanks for sharing, Teresa. I always love sharing good stories.
There it is, right on the list.
Yep.
Thanks, Adam.
Thanks.